In the shadow of booming economic indices and dazzling stock market displays, a more somber reality gnaws at the foundation of American prosperity. As of early 2024, a record-breaking surge in credit card debt has ensnared millions of Americans in a relentless grip of financial despair. With the Biden administration's recent attempt to cap punitive late fees thwarted by judicial intervention, the specter of debt looms larger, casting long shadows over the future of countless households. This essay delves into the depths of America's credit crisis, exploring its origins, impacts, and the dimming prospects of remediation. As the clock struck midnight on New Year's Eve, not only did the calendar turn over, but so did a new record in America's financial history books. Household debt reached an unprecedented zenith. The blocked attempt by the Biden administration to cap late fees at a modest $8 paints a grim portrait of the challenges many Americans face in escaping the debt trap. This introduction sets the stage for a comprehensive exploration of the multifaceted credit crisis that threatens the economic stability of numerous households across the nation. The ripple effects of this crisis extend beyond individual financial distress, hinting at broader economic repercussions. Credit cards, once hailed as tools of convenience and financial security, have morphed into double-edged swords for many American consumers. The roots of this transformation can be traced back to the post-World War II economic boom, where credit became a means to fuel consumerism and economic growth. However, the liberal use of credit has culminated in a crisis characterized by overwhelming debt. This part examines the pivotal moments that have led to the current state of affairs, highlighting how societal attitudes and economic policies have shaped consumer behavior over the decades. In a significant setback for consumer rights, a federal judge recently halted a government initiative aimed at reducing the financial burden on credit card users by capping late fees. This decision stemmed from a broader legal challenge that questions the funding mechanism of the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, CFPB. The immediate fallout from this decision is a continued escalation of financial penalties on late payments, which disproportionately affects those already struggling. This section delves into the details of the ruling and its immediate impact on consumers. Recent data suggests that American households are now shouldering an all-time high credit card debt, with figures expected to climb further. The implications are dire, with more individuals unable to keep up with escalating interest rates compounded by substantial late fees. By comparing current statistics with historical data, this part paints a clear picture of the escalating debt issue, providing a quantitative foundation to understand the scale of the crisis. The relentless ascent of inflation has exacerbated the debt crisis for many Americans. Essential items such as groceries, housing, and energy have seen sharp price increases, forcing families to prioritize these basic needs over debt payments. This section explores the specific impacts of inflation on the ability of households to manage their debt, using recent price hikes as case studies to illustrate the broader economic pressures. For the average American grappling with debt, the path to financial freedom is both long and costly. Making minimum payments stretches the debt over decades, accumulating an enormous amount in interest. This part breaks down the true cost of maintaining debt under the current credit system, highlighting how the compounding interest and fees can cripple financial growth and stability. Beyond the financial implications, the burden of debt casts a long shadow over the mental well-being of those affected. Stress, anxiety, and a sense of hopelessness can pervade the daily lives of indebted individuals, impacting their social interactions and overall quality of life. This section discusses the psychological toll of chronic debt and the social stigma associated with financial struggle, emphasizing the need for holistic approaches to debt management. Consumer spending habits play a crucial role in the accumulation of debt. A lack of financial literacy can lead to decisions that exacerbate an individual's financial situation, trapping them in a cycle of debt. This part examines the behaviors that contribute to high levels of debt and the importance of financial education in curbing these trends. The response of financial institutions and governmental bodies to the debt crisis has been mixed. While some initiatives aim to alleviate the burden, others have been criticized for not addressing the root causes of the problem. This section provides a critical analysis of the actions taken by these entities, assessing their effectiveness and areas for improvement. Looking forward, there is both hope and caution in the trajectory of America's debt crisis. Potential policy changes, consumer advocacy, and technological innovations in financial management present opportunities for improvement. This part outlines possible solutions and strategies that could alleviate the debt burden, fostering a more sustainable financial environment for future generations. In conclusion, the American credit crisis is a complex and persistent challenge that requires concerted efforts from all sectors of society. This essay has traced the contours of the problem, from its historical roots to its current manifestations, and offered a glimpse into possible futures. As we move forward, it is imperative for policymakers, financial institutions, and consumers to engage actively in creating a more equitable financial landscape. The path out of the debt quagmire is not straightforward, but with informed actions and collective resolve, progress is within reach.